A bright lemon loaf drizzled with a sweet glaze. Enjoy a slice for breakfast or as a sweet treat. This loaf gets made all in one bowl, which means a lot less dishes, but make sure to pick one that will leave you with enough room to stir everything together. Start with the eggs. You'll need 3, crack them into the bowl. You want them to be medium sized, and I always go with free range. The taste and quality just doesn't compare with others, even when you're just using them for baking. Measure out a cup of yogurt and add to the bowl. I'm using Greek yogurt, but you could also use natural yogurt, sour cream, or even buttermilk. Use whichever one you have in your fridge or the one that's easiest to get your hands on. They all work the same in this recipe. If you would like the full recipe for this lemon loaf, it will be on my website, as well as the full measurements listed in the information box below. Next is granulated sugar for some sweetness. This lemon loaf isn't super sweet. Most of the sweetness actually comes from the glaze, which will get poured over later. Add the sugar to the bowl with the eggs and yogurt and use a whisk to combine the ingredients together until the mixture is smooth. Grate the zest from 1 to 2 lemons depending on their size. The recipe needs about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of zest. 1 large lemon was enough for me, but if yours is smaller, 2 will be better. Scoop the zest up and add to the mixing bowl. In place of butter, this recipe actually uses oil. The oil helps keep moisture in the loaf so it will never turn out dry, while also making it have a very light and tender texture. Measure out 1/2 cup of a neutral oil like vegetable, canola or sunflower and add to the mixing bowl. Mix the ingredients together with the whisk. Bonus here, there is no creaming of butter involved. Along with lemon zest, this recipe uses 2 tablespoons of lemon extract. It's used in place of lemon juice as the flavour is much stronger throughout the loaf. Use the whisk to mix all the wet ingredients together until well combined. Place a sieve on top of the mixing bowl and add the dry ingredients: flour, baking powder and salt. Along with removing any lumps, the sieve also makes it so much easier to mix the dry ingredients into the wet. Switch to a wooden spoon and fold the batter together. This is quite a lumpy batter, so just mix until you no longer see any dry flour. Pour the batter into a lined and greased loaf tin and place into a preheated oven to bake for 50 to 55 minutes or until a tester comes out clean. Leave to cool completely before starting on the glaze. To make the glaze, you'll need a cup of icing sugar and the juice from 1 lemon, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Roll your lemons against a hard surface before juicing, you'll get so much more out of them. Juice the lemon and pour about 2/3 of the juice into a small bowl with the icing sugar. Give it a mix and add more juice as desired. I like the glaze to be on the thicker side, so I haven't used all of the lemon juice. Drizzle the glaze over the lemon loaf and leave to set for an hour before serving. Let me know if you give this lemon loaf a try. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and I'll see you in my next video.